Have you ever heard of someone getting married to a jinn? It sounds like something out of a fantasy story, but in Somalia, it's a real and growing concern that's even making headlines on local radio stations. Let's dive into these mysterious cases of jinn marriages. So, what exactly is happening? Reports are coming in about women and sometimes men who believe they are married to these supernatural beings. These aren't just fleeting thoughts. People describe detailed relationships, complete with jealousy, demands, and even feelings of being controlled by their invisible spouses. Imagine feeling tied to someone you can't see, someone who influences your daily life, your emotions, and your relationships with other people. Local radio shows have started featuring these stories, bringing this once-taboo topic into the open. Callers phone in, sharing their personal, often distressing experiences. One woman might talk about how her jinn husband prevents her from marrying a human partner. Another might describe strange occurrences in her home, things moving on their own, or hearing whispers when no one is there. These radio programs have become a public forum for a problem that many have suffered with in silence. Experts and religious scholars who are invited onto these shows often explain that these experiences are a form of spiritual affliction. They suggest that the jinn are taking advantage of vulnerable individuals. The advice given usually centers on spiritual healing. This involves strengthening one's faith, engaging in regular prayer, and seeking help from qualified religious healers who specialize in ruqyah, the practice of treating afflictions by reciting verses from the Quran. They emphasize that these are not true marriages, but rather a spiritual struggle that needs to be addressed with faith and community support. If you were educated via this story, please do not forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment for more. Watch out for another unbelievable story around the globe.